Hello everyone, my name is Ryan and I'm going to show you how I make gold in WoW Legion. Right now it's pretty easy, pretty fast, so if you are into mining and crafting items, you should really start farming right now. So I'm going to through this all step by step, and first of all we'll go to the area in the Broken Isle called Suramar. Also in Suramar, to the northwestern or northern part of the area. So as you can see, I have some locations of the Felslate deposits and Leystone deposits on the map marked already. This is because I'm using an add-on called Gathermate. It's a very useful add-on for mining, so you should really download that. Also, I'm using an add-on called Serverhop. I think many people know this already, and many people hate this because of the nature of its kind of the add-on. But anyway, I'm using those add-ons, and also Trade Skill Master for the auction house, and another other add-ons, but we don't have to worry about that right now. So yeah, let's go to Dalaran. You can use your Hearthstone or just go down here and you will find a portal down there, and yeah, the best way to actually farm gold, I mean not farm gold, but to farm and get gold as fast as you can, is to max your character to get level 110. And yep, and then just as I mentioned, go to Suramar from Crassus Landing, and what I usually do is I fly to this waypoint, Iron Groove Retreat, Suramar. So right now we are in Suramar and we are going to go up to my favorite route where I usually farm the ores. You can start farming right over here next to this little river, around the bridge, around this area, but what I'm doing, where I go usually, it's a little bit up there over here. I'm going to show you on the map while I'm going over there. So this sorry so this is how I usually go. I'm going to show you right now where I usually jump, what I'm trying to dodge and avoid. I don't want to I'm trying to avoid as many fights as possible because I want to be as fast as possible. So I usually start over here at this little lake with these bears hanging around and playing by the lake. There is always Felslate or Leystone deposit over here. So this is why I'm starting over here, and then I jump over here. As you can see, there is a rich Felslate deposit, and I'm not going over there. I'm not going down there. Also, it's worth mentioning that Old Bass made a video about this location, also about farming this location, and he mentioned that as I mentioned to you earlier also, that this is also a very good part to farm next to this little river. You should go out there and check those check that area also, but as I mentioned, I'm trying to be as fast as possible, so I'm not going over there, and also I'm not going up there. I'm just focusing on this little circle. So yeah, just checking, you just have to check this little part over here. I'm trying not to get in fight with those two over there, so I'm trying to jump up. You should check this also. So yeah, but as you can as you may know, you can see the ores and the nodes on your minimap, so it's going to be very easy. And I just go up here, check this little area over here and there, and then just go up. And then we'll go down. You can use, there are many things that can enhance your your speed, your walking or running speed, and also when you're riding on a mount. The easier way is to buy this one of the auction house, the Leystone hoof plates. It gives you, I think, 20% for 2 hours, 20% of speed bonus, 20% speed bonus for the mount. And if you are a blacksmither, if you're into blacksmithing, it lasts for 8 hours, not for 2, so that's pretty good. So yeah, after I just get down here, I jump over here. It's worth checking the cave, this little cave also. There are some Felslate steam and Leystone steam, but if you want to be fast, I would just suggest, you know, skipping this cave and then just go down here. Also try to avoid the fight over here. And that bear over there, you can, if you want to go up, you can go up over here also. But we're not worried about that right now. Yeah, just jump down here. Also, there is that's a good location also, behind this huge tree. But we're not going over there right now. So I just jump down here. Try to jump to the other side of this little river. If you see on the minimap that there is an ore above you, you should go up here and farm this one. But if you can't see any ore above you, you just have to cross this little river. Check this area down here. There's always something down here. As you can see right now, it's a Leystone deposit. Try not to get in fight with the bears. And then you just have to take a left turn and go up to the road again. And basically we are back where we started, at this little lake, and this is my route. This is where I usually farm, and it's like if you're mining, it's like 10-15 minutes each, you know, circle, and it's very efficient. Okay, so this is the area where I use the add-on called Serverhop. Many people don't like it because, you know, it has that bad thing that you join into parties and you're not really raiding or going to BGs and such, but it's very useful for mining and gathering. So right now you can use that. It has been nerfed earlier by Blizzard, but right now it's working quite well. So yeah, that helps you out with mining. So that's where I join into a party, and that's usually resets the area. So after you completed your mining route, you should go back to Dalaran, and if you are a blacksmither, you should go to the blacksmithing spot and try to craft as many Leystone armors as you can. I would suggest you to craft the Leystone graves or the helm or the breastplate, because later on it will be better for you if you want to get as more Obliterum ash as possible. So right now you can, you know, ask me or ask yourself, what is Obliterum ash? Basically, Obliterum, you can get Obliterum ash from crafted items. You should, as I mentioned, craft some Leystone armor, and then I'm sorry, come to the Obliterum, go to the Obliterum Forge. I'm not going to talk about right now how to get the Obliterum Forge, because it's a fairly long quest chain here in Dalaran, and you have to get 110 to be able to start this quest chain. It starts here with the cart on fire, so you can't really miss it, and after you finish that you will be able to build the Obliterum Forge. I would strongly suggest to farm at least a minimum 20-25,000 gold, because you will have to get 4 crafted items, and you know, if you want to get that from the auction house, it's not going to be cheap. So yeah, farm more. Farm like 20,000, 25,000, and then buy those items on the auction house, and then believe me, it will worth it, because if you get 100 Obliterum ash from crafted items, you can combine those ashes into 1 Obliterum, and 1 Obliterum right now it's between 6 and 7,000 gold each on the auction house, and it sells so fast, super fast. Sorry about my dog. So yeah, what I do is just, you know, after I crafted some Obliterum, I just go to the auction house and sell the Obliterum and the Felslate. As you can see over here earlier, I sold some Felslate, and right now it's 53 gold each. So that's very good. I wouldn't recommend selling the Leystone ore, because it's not really that expensive. You're not getting as much money out of it, and if you craft the items, the Leystone items, and turn them into ashes and then Obliterum, it's so much more. But of course, you will have to need at least level 700. I mean, 700 level of some kind of profession, not just blacksmithing, but like leatherworking and so on and so on. So yeah, hit level 110. Go to Suramar, farm that location. After that, come to Dalaran. Build the Obliterum forge, craft as many Leystone items or armors you can craft, and then turn them into ashes, and then turn them into Obliterum, and sell the Obliterum and the Felslate, and don't sell the Leystone. So this is how I make gold in Legion. I find it pretty fast and pretty quick and efficient. So I would suggest you to do the same if you want to get some gold before the raids comes out. Okay, so thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. If you have any more questions, please ask me in the comment section below. And I have to thank you all best again for the tips on the mining locations, and see you soon. Bye bye.